Hey, everybody, it is Radleigh here with your Angelic Weather Report for January 11th, 2026. Now, as we step further into the new year, I want to talk about something that is really showing up in this week's cards. We are standing at the beginning of something new, and that can feel exhilarating or it can feel terrifying, sometimes both at the same time. And for so many people, I know this past year wasn't easy. And yet, when I look back honestly, I can see that a lot got built. Maybe not all of it is visible. Maybe a lot of it went uncelebrated. But I do think that foundations were laid. And that matters because every new chapter rests on what came before it. Now, believe it or not, this week, one of our cards presents to us a dance floor. And if you're a really astute Radleigh card reader, then you'll know which one that is, because I think that's only happened once or twice. But what I think is great about that metaphor is about it talks to us about how we take the stage in 2026. For some people, a dance floor is joy, it's freedom, it's laughter, it's a place to let the music move you. For others, it's vulnerability, exposure, a fear of being judged, maybe even a fear of being seen at all. A dance floor can reveal your joy or your insecurities. It can feel like a place of applause or a place where you worry that you will fall. Now, this makes me think so much of this amazing song that was by Leanne Womack back in the year 2000 called I Hope You Dance. And if you know that song, and even if you don't, here's what I want you to try to imagine with this week's Angelic Weather Report. Imagine that the angels aren't standing off to the side waiting, they're standing on the floor, hand extended, smiling, inviting you out here. And they're not asking you to perform, they're not critiquing your steps. They're simply saying, come be a part of the dance, the joy, because that's what this moment is about. Because every one of us eventually comes to a choice. Do I sit this one out or do I step in? It takes courage to dance. It takes trust to move without knowing every step. And yes, living means taking chances. And some chances are not just worth taking, they're the beginning and the meaning of life. Now, this week, a lot of you will notice carries the energy of 111 because it's January 11th, 111, the angel number 111. It's a powerful number about paying attention to where your thoughts are focused because magic is afoot. And you want to make happy magic, not anxiety based magic. Now, that being said, 111 is not a warning and it's not pressure. It's just the moment when the angels say, you're aligned enough now to choose participation, to choose wonder over withdrawal, faith over fear, joy over waiting. The floor beneath you isn't here to trip you up, it's here to support you and hold you up. So if the angels are offering their hands, if the music has already started, I hope you'll take the chance. And I hope that you will dance. So let's go ahead and turn our attention to the cards for the Angelic Weather Report for January 11th. I am using Guardian Angel Messages Tarot cards. And the spread this week I'm calling Recognition, Opening, and Foundation. This week isn't about necessarily being fearless, but it is a lot about being willing. So, card one, recognition, is Six of Fire. Six of Fire. This card arrives as collective recognition. It's the angels acknowledging the journey that you've been on, even if it hasn't always been visible or applauded. You don't need to earn your place here. You don't need to prove that you're worthy of what's next. The key message is you are seen, You are affirmed. You didn't imagine your progress. The angels are saying, yes, this counts. And the angels are saying, before you take the next step, we want you to know you have already come a long, long way. Card number 2 is the opening, and it's Ace of Water. This is the beginning of the heart, a reopening of intuition, emotional truth, and spiritual connection. You may notice yourself feeling more, sensing more, or trusting subtle nudges again. This isn't about intensity, it's about sincerity. Your heart is opening to something fresh and meaningful because the flow has returned. This is the part of the dance where you stop overthinking the steps or worrying about the choreography and just let the music move you. And then card 3, foundation. Remember the dance floor. This card brings safety, stability, and belonging. It's the reminder that joy doesn't have to be fleeting or earned. You're not standing on shaky ground. You're standing on something strong enough to hold your own personal celebration. It's safe to enjoy where you are and where you're going. This floor is for dancing. Yes, stepping forward can feel vulnerable, but it can also reveal your joy, your courage, and your heart. So let's go to the part of this where I pull a card for you. So I'm going to take these 3 cards, put them back in the deck, since they so often love to show back up for us. And I want you to think about something that you would like me to pull a card for you for at this particular moment in time. So just think about your question, keep it in your head. I'm going to shuffle right now. And I'm going to pull 4 cards for you. 4 cards. So just think about what you would like that question, what question you'd like an answer to. 2 and 1. Okay, so here we go. We'll see what they say. Do you feel drawn to card number 1? Do you feel drawn to card number 2? Do you feel drawn to card number 3? Or do you feel drawn to card number 4? So if you felt drawn to card number 1, it's justice. This card says fairness, the law, karma. This tells you everything is going to work out right. So long as you're in a place of integrity, so long as you're in a place of following the truth that the angels are presenting to you, justice will be had, your side will be seen, it will work out. If you're drawn to card number 2, it is the Knight of Earth, organized, responsible, supportive. This is where you need to have things really thought through. You don't need to be racing along and doing things all willy-nilly. It's important to have a plan A, maybe also a plan B. A plan C never hurts, okay? If you were drawn to card number 3, it's 5 of water. I always think of this as the crying over spilt milk card. That's why I'd had the artwork designed that way. And it talks about disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. This is a card where it's important to look at what is still good, what is still upright, and not just looking at spilled milk. Thinking about what is the possibilities for you that are still there rather than worrying about what might not be. And then finally, if you were drawn to card number 3, it's 3 of fire. This is goals, expansion, vision. This is where you've started something. And the good news is that it is time to make long-term plans because it's going to continue to go well. So if we do an expanded summary for the week, this week moves us through a powerful and gentle progression. The 6 of fire reminds us that we are already recognized by the angels. Our efforts matter. Our growth matters. You are not invisible. The Ace of Water opens the heart. It invites us into new emotional and intuitive experiences, fresh connections, deeper trust, and renewed wonder. And the 4 of fire assures us that we are supported. The joy can be stable, that faith can have a foundation, that love doesn't have to leave us empty-handed. With the energy of 111, the message is clear. You are aligned enough now to choose participation, to choose faith over fear, to choose wonder over withdrawal. Living life means taking chances, but they're worth taking. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you will dance. So, a few angels for us this week: Archangel Michael for courage, confidence, and stepping forward without fear of judgment. Archangel Shamuel for heart centered choices, emotional openness, and feeling safe to be seen. And Archangel Uriel for gentle insight, inner knowing, and trusting the guidance that's already within you. For your affirmation this week, I pulled an affirmation from my angel affirmation cards, and it turned out to be one from your guardian angels. And it says, I am the author of my own fairy tale. I am the author of my very own fairy tale. My life is a story of love, adventure, and magic. So just keep this in mind. This week's angelic weather report isn't trying to push you into the future, but it is inviting you in. It says you're allowed to want more. You're allowed to feel joy again. You're allowed to say yes when spirit asks. This is vibrancy with tenderness. It's courage with compassion. And it sets the stage beautifully for what is coming next.